fees! No corporate universities! No costs! No fees! No corporate universities! No costs! No fees! No corporate universities!
Well, it's absolutely laughable. As a whole, they're actually giving less federal government funding to university students. It's so quite clear that this has absolutely nothing to do with attempting to prepare young people for the future economy, and everything to do with shifting the burden of the cost of tertiary education away from the government.
The university sector is under assault, both by the Vice Chancellors and the government at the moment. We're seeing massive attacks on students. They've passed the Jobs Ready graduate bill, which massively hikes fees for arts and a bunch of other degrees, but also my degree is getting its funding cut by thousands of dollars per year.
This is about making the humanities more inaccessible to students, and that's the last thing we need to see. We need to see more diversity in the humanities, not less diversity. We want to see more people from less privileged backgrounds, people of colour. We don't want this to become a university just for white men of the ruling class. That's not what we want to see.
It's my passion. I would never consider doing a science degree, and there's no, sort of cut you can make to the cost of science degrees, and no price increase to arts degrees that would ever make me do a science degree.
My degree would be doubled in cost, and I would be forced into doing something that I would hate, and take no sense of fulfillment out of it.
Corporate universities! No cuts! No fees! No corporate universities! No cuts!
The topic of public conversation has changed somewhat, so unfortunately the fee hikes legislation passed the Parliament, and so that means that the shift is that we've shifted focus from that national fight to a lot of different local fights, like this medical science one. There's also a lot of staff here compared to previous rallies, and that probably has something to do with the fact that the reason this protest is happening is because a bunch of medical science staff at UCID have actually walked off the job for today.